Welcome back to Good Day Sacramento. I'm Molly Riehl at this beautiful studio in downtown Sacramento. You know, art is such a universal thing. It has such a special way of connecting people, and that's a large part of the stories, not only behind these dolls you see here, but of Ramona, the artist here, and how you started creating these dolls. Hi, Ramona. Thanks for having us in your studio.
Thank you for having me. Thanks.
Now, tell us about what these dolls are. These are Lupitas.
So these are the Lupita Dolls. It's a traditional doll from Mexico. It's a doll that originated during the time of the Mexican Revolution out of necessity for play. And so it's a doll that a lot of the grandmothers and aunties grew up with. It's a very charming doll, and I've been working with it for the last 10 to 12 years, I think.
And of course, you know, as plastic dolls became a thing, these started to fade away, but you are bringing them back to life. And your own story behind how you started creating these dolls is a very special one.
Yes, so about 12 years ago, I was in therapy, and my therapist suggested that I connected with an object that reminded me of my home and my heritage. And so I went back to Mexico and began working with local artisans in the state that I'm from, in Guanajuato. And I learned more about these dolls and where they come from, and I really connected with them because it's just such a beautiful and charming doll in her own way. And then learning about how it's fading away really kind of revived in me a passion to bring it back and to teach it to younger folks.
Yeah, and anyone who has done paper mache before will kind of recognize the way that you put these dolls together. These are kind of the molds. You paper mache them.
Yes. Yes, so we began with a mold, and it's the same process as making a piñata. We crafted, we put the craft paper with a glue, and then we make an incision on the other side of the mold to take the replica out. And so what we end up with is this hollow reproduction of the doll.
Yeah, so I love that. And there's such a variety of what you make. Here you have dolls that are helping with the relief efforts in Puerto Rico.
Yes, so I began to make these Lolita dolls from Lolita Lebron. And it's a doll that I'm sending to folks who are donating to Caderamen, which is a local organization in Puerto Rico, as a way to raise funds. And so they send their donation directly to them and send me proof of that, and then I ship them the doll. And I have all of that information on a pin post in my Instagram.
Okay. And you teach classes too, so if folks want to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
Yes, so you can go on my website, ramonagarcia.studio, or through Instagram, Ramona Garcia Art. And I do have a workshop coming up in Woodland, a screen printing workshop in called Tana. And we are doing a workshop for the community this upcoming Saturday. So if folks want to learn more about it, I invite you all to look into that.
I love it. Behind every artist, there is a story, of course, and yours is so beautiful. Thank you for taking the time to tell it. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right. Well, thank you.